Chapter 868, Kicks Launcher.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Podcast. I'm the best guy ever, joined as always by the innumerable hypocrites. There's a lot of them. There's many numbers of him. That's what I'm trying to communicate.
Would you rather something or other 100 hippo-sized hypocrites or one critic-sized hippopotamus?
That's a Sophie's choice, and you know it. I can't answer that. Well, so today we're talking about Chapter 868, KX Launch Boy. And let's just get right fucking into it.
Yeah.
So we got the cover page, of course, Cavendish and Suleiman.
So yeah, the last few cover pages, Cavendish was explaining to him why there's a whole pirate crew, the Marry Me Pirates and the I Love Cavendish Pirates, or whatever they're called.
The best pirate crews in the whole ocean.
Yeah, so they're not enemies, but they do want to rape him, so...
So do you think this is going to be an explanation? Like I bet we will see both of those crews later on as like sort of Cavendish's like support crews, like just like they're part of his personal fleet.
I think
like, I bet they'll appear in wars later. That's a very Oda thing to do.
If he comes into a big old war, they'll be there like in the background.
Which there will be. I'm certain there will be. They're like the Django and full body of Cavendish's little personal arc. Okay,
Yes.
well, there you go. Cool. So let's go. Let's dive into this thing. So last we left Big Mom, she fucking ate people!
Yeah.
It was crazy.
People,
was
Las
bananas.
Vegas, she ate them. And that's in this chapter, they still don't acknowledge that is what happened. They know that
They're
know
trying
that people
to keep it a little
saw.
vague.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
There's cool things. Cool things happen in this chapter. But yeah, okay. So we're back to the future now. They're just saying, like, they're only reflecting on like the disappearance of Mother Caramel and the little children, which was they're like you were saying. But they're saying that like at first at the bottom of the first page, it's like unbeknownst to Big Mom, 2 people saw that event, and I was like, of course, it's the 2 people with distinct character designs, just like I said.
And it's
but
not.
no,
They're
unrelated, completely unrelated.
I don't know whether I like that it was... I mean, I don't mind that there was just a random giant there, because, you know, that's fine. But the fact that they introduce a brand new character that just so happened to be there, be a pirate, and also have a devil fruit that was perfect.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm with you on the whole, like, coincidence of the devil fruit being just perfect, even though that's kind of a One Piece thing to do, which I guess is not great writing. But that's a character we've actually seen before.
Oh, have we?
Yeah, if you remember, that is the head chef who made the giant wedding cake. Who's like, and now what we're finding out is that guy and Big Mom founded the crew. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes sense for him to be like one of the pirates, because you know they formed the pirate. I mean, like in this what do you call it? Past backstory. Yeah. In this backstory, we hadn't seen him up until this point at all.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And then suddenly, just so like. I don't know.
I'll definitely grant you, it is a pretty convenient that, like, this person who is, like, just, like, what are the odds that, like, the one who would, like, witness this horrible event were, like, a guy who just, like, ran off to go tell some other people about it, and, like, a guy who was, like, the perfect, like, guy who would laugh at the murder of children and be willing to, like, form a fucking alliance with her, and had like the perfect devil fruit, as opposed to like just some people who would go fucking call the cops or whatever. Like the odds are pretty crazy that like that guy would see it. But such is fate, such is destiny, I guess, and I'm willing to accept it.
I mean, really, it would have happened anyway. But I guess it sort of answers my question of if there was no one around to see what happened to Big Mom, no one could ever explain it.
If a Big Mom eats her whole friendship, but no one's around to see it, did it actually be digested?
Well,
yes.
Yeah, yes.
Maybe. Probably.
It did be digested, but did it happen? Nobody would actually know.
Hey, incidentally, so I guess this explains why, like, nobody knows this shit about Big Mom, because now we're getting proof, like, nobody saw what happened except a giant who went and told all the giants, so they hate Big Mom because she eats herself and children. Wait, not herself. Okay, she eats all her friends, and they already hated her because she beat up, you know, their bodies. They killed Mount Beard.
It gives giants a bad name, you know, that whole fee-fi-fo-fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman or whatever.
Yeah.
I grind your bones to make my bread. Those giants, they don't do that. They eat cake. And everyone thinks they eat blood and bones, and they're like, oh, damn it. God damn it.
That's true. That's true. Really, Big Mom is the real monster here. Yeah, did we make that comparison before? That like not Jack and Jill, but like the person who went to the giant kingdom, they were the monster. Ooh, it's a role reversal. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Well, in any case, so that guy, so like only the giants know, I guess, that like Big Mom's a fucking monster, and everyone else who knew is fucking dead or in her crew.
Yes.
So that's cool. Mm-hmm.
Also, this last panel of the giants that you see Lord Mountbeard there, and you've got the graves. One is obviously Lord Fallbeard, but there's a smaller one next to it, and I don't know who that's supposed to be.
Yeah, I was actually studying those. The one on the farthest right that's kind of cut off looks very similar to Dory's helmet, from the fucking Little Garden. Like he had like a rounded helm with like two spikes on either side.
Oh, yeah.
And that middle one does look more like, that the other guy whose name I fucking forget. But, like, we know that this was, like, 63 years ago that, like, this particular scene happened. So, like, it certainly wasn't either of those guys. Just, I think they're just some other helmets that we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
But they do show that there is, like, a certain pattern to the helmets that the giants use. So, that's some culture. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Also, did you notice that they're translating Lin as RINRIN for some reason in this chapter? Somebody fucked up.
I don't know
Retardo.
whether they fucked up, because there's a small bit of a panel later on where her wanted poster is seen briefly, and the word is written RINRIN in it.
Okay,
so they're like, they're changing it from Lin, which makes more sense, to RINRIN because they're weebs.
I think that's Oda fucking up, though. I mean, it's funny when Oda fucks up like an English word. I mean, it's not English, but does the responsibility to correct him lie on us, or I guess what we should do, or if like the translator should do, is just do what he's done and just like let it be that. Cause
yeah, I mean,
mistakes
the way they translated it when it was just text made sense, but then he drew like the words in English as RINRIN, so they're like, what are we supposed to do?
Okay, good catch. That totally explains why they would make that change, even if it's retarded. I bet that's one of those things that Oda will change at some point, but whatever, because he doesn't fucking understand English like an idiot, but okay, that's fine. Let's keep going. So the other guy he's a bad boy. He saw it all.
Straussen Usopp's great-granddad, or whatever.
He saw it, and he just laughed. He just laughed at,
to
like,
him,
the most disgusting
was
thing.
Positively hilarious. This big fat kid ate all these other kids.
This guy is the ultimate edgelord. He commits to the life of the piece of shit edge fag. So that's cool, I guess. He's got the cool devil fruit power. He can just cut things and turn them into ingredients. So that is like literally the best possible fruit to be hanging out with Big Mom, because you can just make her food so she won't fucking kill you. That is very helpful.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't make too much, it's not too much of a stretch to imagine somebody who would laugh at all these children dying would live as a pirate in this deep in the Grand Line. He's probably done some heinous shit himself to be able to laugh at that.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. I suppose that's fair. My only like thing is like that he happened to be here like at the exact perfect moment. But I mean, whatever. Yeah. I do like. I think it's cool the way that Oda is like imagining this power, where it's like he's just got a log and he cuts it into slivers and like meat slices fall down. That's cool. I like that.
That is cool. I wonder.
That's the.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of like, can he decide what ingredient it's gonna be? Like, what if he chops up something and it turns into carrots? He's like, I don't like carrots.
Damn it. I'm going to guess he has control, but who knows? And incidentally, as he's, like, observing her over there, like, murdering all her friends, afterward he's just reflecting. He's like, if I leave her alone, she'll just die, which I don't know really why he's thinking that, because she seems like the strongest person in the entire fucking world. And he's like, and that would be such a waste. So, like, I guess he sees, like, a business opportunity here of someone who's like really strong. But well, okay, I guess that's fine. I was just gonna say that it doesn't, eating all your friends to me doesn't seem like you're that strong, like you're that powerful. Mostly just seems like you're a psychopath and you're a murderer person who would be dangerous to associate with. But I mean, I guess she did overpower a group of literal children, so I guess that's kind of impressive, sort of.
Well,
whatever. I get the idea.
She's obviously a monster. I think that's obviously what he's going for. Like that, she chowed down on a bunch of, bit down on the table, destroyed it. Like it's like, whoa, I could use that. She's just a kid. I could mold her into whatever I want. I have this special power. I could feed her. She won't eat me. Haha. and then I can use her to get a lot of money or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Also, it's interesting that we're seeing, like, as the chapter goes on, it's quite clear that, like, so this guy Streusen, like, manipulated Big Mom and, like, sculpted her into, like, a warrior and a fucking warlord and shit. And, like, he's kind of, like, the one who made her, like, you know, like, more evil. When she was a kid, she was pretty good. And even now, like, her dream is still to, like, have peace and shit. And it's how she really is, like, not much of, like, an agent herself. She's kind of just a monster who's being controlled by the people around her. I find that interesting. Even though she is, you know, she will snap and just eat literally all her friends. So that's, you know, watch out for that shit. I just think it's cool. And I really like on these panels here, as we're on page, like, 7, and we're looking at Streusen, like, reacting to the situation, he looks, like, genuinely concerned. I don't know. I just think he's become a far more interesting character now that I know that he's, like, this background guy who guided her along the path.
Yeah,
it's cool.
And presumably, like, the only one in the entire crew who knows the secret.
Makes him very interesting. I wonder if he has some, like, he's the head chef, which is obviously very important for the Big Mom Pirates. I wonder if he has any other, like, major responsibilities. I wonder if he's viewed as, like, the, like, leader behind the leader of the crew.
Maybe he's like the grandpa of the whole family.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's true. But I just realized, so Charlotte, RINRIN, so she's got lots of kids, right? But she's literally autistic. So everyone's been fucking Big Mom, who's literally autistic. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. I don't care. I mean, I do that every day myself.
Every day, dude.
I'm down at the... Never mind. Okay, let's keep going. Okay.
At the autism hole.
Oh no, you told everyone my secret. Okay.
All right, they're shooting bazookas at the autistic
It's like the watering hole, only you go there to get delicious autism. Okay, all right. So they're shooting her with things.
They're shooting the bazookas, and the bazookas are flying. They're going very slowly, and Big Mom is now. We can see her having a. Oh wait, what are they?
She's having a conniption right there.
Who's thinking here? At that moment, the KX launcher will have the greatest effect, and Big Mom will die.
I think they're like all kind of thinking it together. They're like, yes, we're gonna do it. We're gonna shoot it. They have the most effect right now. Our plan is gonna work. Something like that. I'm not sure exactly who.
But yeah, in the next
also,
panel,
I really love that panel of Caesar at the bottom left, just like, ah! That should be our fucking icon for today. It's the greatest one of all time.
There's quite a lot of good faces in this chapter.
Yeah, there really are.
So, yeah, everyone's either holding their ears or, you know, the good guys, they have the earbuds or whatever. They're all, like, watching it happen. And then Mama's thinking back on her dreams and how she was sort of growing up with this new guy. She's sad about Caramel, Mother Caramel being gone. And and still not knowing that she was an evil person. She wants to carry on her supposed dream of making a real peaceful place where everyone's a peaceful, happy person.
It's interesting.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's interesting that we're seeing, like, Mother Caramel is, like, she's the one who, like, told, RINRIN about, like,
you don't have to change
it'd be cool.
You don't have to say RINRIN. Just say Linlin.
I guess you're right. I'm going to call it Linlin. RINRIN doesn't sound fucking dumb. Oda, get your shit together. Yeah, it's interesting how Mother Caramel was the one who introduced her to the idea of, like, no discrimination stuff. Because, like, so Mother Caramel is a literal, like, slave trader. She literally sells human bodies. She's a flesh merchant. She is one of the worst people in the world. And, you know, there's probably a lot of flesh merchants in One Piece, because we know that the fucking underground slave trade is pretty big. But, like, she's one of them, so she's really bad. But she's also like, yeah, equality, man. Fucking equality is great. So she's like an equal opportunity slave trader. That's cool. I don't
know whether she's actually equal opportunity. She might have biases, but she just does it for money. Like, she knows that if she can get in with the giants, she has a through line to the government to sell them giants, and it's like, you know... Put on a nice face for everyone, and then you can get everything you want.
It's like, it's interesting though. Like, so I mean, Oda knows that we already know that Mother Caramel is evil. Like, obviously, it's right out there for everybody to see. But like, and in the panel here, you can see Mother Caramel's face where she's like looking off to the side and smiling creepily. It looks like she's like lying, like she's just making up some bullshit. But I don't know why she would even go through the trouble of, like, talking about this dream if it was just a lie and she didn't have any, like, belief in it. What are we supposed to take away from this, Gib? I legitimately don't know.
Wait, that panel where she's...
on page 9, on the middle
Yeah.
left of Caramel's face, like she's talking about like, yeah, it'd be great if there were countries where like everyone could see eye to eye and there was no racial discrimination. But like, why is she talking about? And her face looks like she's lying, or just like just giving her fucking lip service.
I think it's just. It's hard to say because I'd like to. I feel like her whole self is like a lie. Since we've known that she's a liar, she's lying through her teeth the whole time. I guess I don't know what she has to gain from that other than to make them feel good about themselves and to make them trust her more.
I guess it was just like something that she thought would sound good, that like people would want to hear from her. She was just like spewing some bullshit or whatever.
Yeah, she's a true politician. I'm with her.
Yeah, yeah, dog. She's the Hillary Clinton of One Piece for sure.
I mean, she looks like
100% evil, 100% blue pill, 100% I love her. Okay. So yeah, as you were saying before, though, Streusen is like talking to Charlotte.
Pill, East blue pill, South blue pill. We got
Oh
them
my
all.
God, there's so many varieties in One Piece. Truly the most blue pilled of all mangoes. So Charlotte's discovering that she's now got the power of the life. She's got it now. How cool is that, guys?
She made a little flower exist.
Mm-hmm.
He's a happy
It's interesting.
flower.
He looks cool, but it's interesting that like Streusen doesn't seem to understand why she has this power now. He's like, what?
Well,
devil fruit?
he probably had no idea that the person she ate had a devil fruit to begin with.
That's right. Okay, that's a fair point. Also, I love her like pictures on her wanted posters, especially like the first one on the right there. She just looks like a big Dumbo kid.
Yeah.
She's silly.
50 million for a kid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's got like teenage phase with a hat and it's like, actually, that's cool. I like that.
She looks badass immediately. That bottom panel there, she's just like, bring me fucking sweets or I'll fucking ruin your entire goddamn life. She already is a badass. Also, is she about to eat that dude? I think that's the king. Is she gonna eat that guy?
I think like, maybe she's gonna crush his head. I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay. People were commenting on this, like with our last episode. I don't think that we've actually seen Big Mom like knowingly eat people. Like, okay, the first time that we saw like the silhouette of Big Mom in person when Luffy was like arguing with her at the end of Fishman Island, like there's sort of an implication that like she ate some people. Like that's sort of implied, but I don't actually feel like that's really confirmation that she would do that consciously. And as we're learning now, like she's really not like. At least as a kid, I guess, she wasn't actively evil. So, like, if she was gonna start eating people consciously, I would just want to note when she made the switch and was, like, capable of doing that. Because that's serious shit. That's, like, real... And actually, it's funny, because in this flashback, we see that she's willing to murder people. She's like, yeah, fucking make my country or bring me sweets or I'll fucking kill you. But eating people, like, is a big deal. And... I'm just a little confused if, like, she is now just okay with eating people or not.
I think if she would eat people, it would be when she's in a fit of, like, I'm hungry and there's no specific food and I'm going insane. Like, if she doesn't eat people, then when would she, you know?
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, we know that she goes into fits. It's well documented now, and she ate a fucking bunch of people. Yeah, okay. Oh my God. Hey, did you ever think about if Big Mom went into one of her fits... And as we know now, she's got, like, a lot of crewmates with devil fruits around. And what if she ate a second devil fruit and, like, exploded or whatever? Because that's, like, a thing that can happen. Oh, man, at some point in One Piece, there's got to be a time. Because, like, it's been a mystery. It's been discussed in, like, Ennie's lobby. What happens if you eat a second devil fruit, but no one actually really knew. I want to see someone be force-fed, like, a second devil fruit or something and see what happens. That would be very cool. Maybe it'll be Big Mom. Maybe that's how they'll beat her.
Maybe that'll be a Vegapunk sort of arc.
Yeah.
What do you call it? A thing with a science thing, an experiment.
Yeah. Right.
Science thing. So Big Mom's like cool. She looks good without without lipstick. So I like her without lipstick. She's good, and she's thinking about Mother Caramel. She'll make everyone big. Like I really like that how she took that everyone see eye to eye. And she took it literally. It's like, oh yeah, if people were big, they can see into my eye normally.
Like, she read too far into this whole, like, eye-to-eye thing, and she's like, yeah, everyone should just be a giant. Yeah. It's pretty cool that, like, I like that all this is going, like, as far back as fucking Punk Hazard with the whole giantization of kids thing with Caesar. I always like, of course, I always like when One Piece, like, deep dives and, like, retains the lore that's been established and... yeah, it's just cool. It's just cool this has been a through line for so long. Big Mom is obsessed with making people big so that they'll be at the same eye level as her so she can have a big meal with them because she autistically misunderstood what someone was saying like 60 goddamn years ago.
The most progressive character of all time.
Autistic, female, cannibal, she's got all the things going for her. Old, she's got all the good things going for her.
Yes.
She's great.
I love her, actually.
I like her a lot too. But in any case, the KX launchers. Here they go.
The big thing. The KX launchers, she in a fit of extra rage, I think, she says, "I'll never forgive the Straw Hats for breaking your picture. God damn it!" Boom, and it's like a second shockwave, a second wave of whatever blows up the things mid-flight before they can do anything. And Capone, he's
freaking out, dude. He's freaking out.
He's got one of those funny faces, like, oh, he
sure does.
No,
it's great. I really like it.
Oh yeah.
So everyone's losing their shit right now. Yeah, the plan is fucked. Plan failed. It's time to freak out and run away. As we predicted would happen. Like how many times we've said several times, like there's no way plans never go according to plan. And, that'd be boring.
In the sort of sidelines there, we got the other fellow, the Dogtooth.
Caesar. Yes, Dogtooth.
Dogtooth is making like little bubbles, I assume, out of his devil fruit, mochi. And he's throwing them to people to stuff in their ears. I don't know.
That's what's happening with those. Oh, I get it now. So that's cool.
Yeah. So I guess Big Mom is still screaming because of the sound effect at the top, but she's not like... Yeah. They're able to whatever. But
I see what you're saying. That's cool. That's a good detail. I was wondering... I thought he was making those for an attack, but yeah, for stuff in your ears. That's cool. That's cool.
So, I think I may have thought about this, but we said, well, obviously, Caesar Clown is going to bring the mirror over when Big Mom is finished screaming so that the mirror doesn't break. And obviously, he flies over, it breaks.
Yeah, we said this, we definitely commented on this, and these guys, they fucked up bad.
This is exactly the I mean, his face when it happens.
It's a good face. A lot of great faces this chapter.
A lot of great faces. Everyone is like, we're dead. There's nothing we can do. Jinbei is just sort of like, he's not quite as distraught as the rest. He's too cool for that, I guess.
And, like, this is the Big Mom fucking pirates. This is, like, one of the strongest forces in the fucking world, and they're all marching to fucking kill you now, and they got nowhere to run. Oh, boy, they're in trouble.
Now, alright, they did very bad things. They didn't just crash the party. They crashed the party. They made Big Mom real sad. And they also, the guy got shot. And Sanji's alive, and the Vinsmokes are here. The Vinsmokes
That's right.
All right.
They can help a little bit.
There's something's going to happen. All right. This is my prediction. There's not really much. Oh wait, no. There's a whole big thing that happens. Capone goes big castle man mode.
Yep. He's a transformy boy, as we've seen before.
Or whatever.
Big Daddy. He's my Big Daddy. That's what he is now. It's cool.
He's got like a cannon, cigar in his mouth.
Oh yeah, well, that's cool.
Like a chimney. He's a cool guy.
So this is like his ultimate power, I guess, or something. I like it. It's cool. He's doing something.
Yeah, but we got the Vinsmokes. When I saw this big it's a big castle, I immediately thought, the Germa Kingdom is got a mech. And they come to save the day. I see. Because they've got a whole kingdom that floats and can be brought, comes apart on snails that ride. It's very strange. I still feel like that could come into this somehow. They might escape on the Germa Kingdom.
Yeah.
Or something.
Now that I think that's definitely quite likely to happen. Something along those lines. Now that everything's gotten fucked. Really, their only thing to do now is escape. They've got Sanji, so they're good. They can just run away now. In fact, why the fuck didn't they run away before? After they already had Sanji on their side. Oh, right, because of all the threats and whatnot.
Well, they wanted to kill Big Mom, and that was the point of the alliance.
Right. Though that didn't really matter for Luffy and the gang, because they already had the poneglyph, and they had Sanji.
Yeah, but Sanji wanted to save his friend.
Oh, he wanted to save his family. That's true.
They had to crash the wedding to get Sanji out anyway, so...
Well, that's not true, because they could have just ran, you know, because they had him before.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah, but he wanted to save his family. It's fine. It's cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
So now, we're looking at... Okay, everything's gone to shit, and we've got some players here. I think the one... Okay, so we've been saying for this whole time, this arc has been ramping up, like, the fucking Vinsmokes have been played like a bunch of fucking pussy bitches. So they need to step up and do something cool now that, like, there's an issue. Like, all the Big Mom pirates right now are facing off against, like, just Capone, who's a big castle man, and everyone else is gonna, like, hide out inside of him, which is cool and all, but that's not going to last that long, because these guys are like the strongest people in the fucking world. So I'm interested to see how that goes, and maybe we'll see the Vinsmokes actually do something cool for once. That would be just peachy.
Yeah,
I hope so.
It would be good. I'm wondering, because like let's say all the good guys jump into the castle, and he runs away as the castle to get to the somewhere else. And maybe the Vinsmokes, they sort of hold them off. I'm not sure whether they'll escape with Sanji. I think it might be like a last stand, like, go, Sanji, I'm your father and I approve of this message. And, you know, something like that might happen. Or they might go with him, and... It's hard to say exactly how... Because, like, you know, you can't tell in an action scene... how far everybody is from everyone else, and how you can't calculate the distance, how fast they can run, or whether it's possible for them to get away. That something's going to happen, and it's going to be cool, probably.
Something else is definitely going to happen. I predict the Vinsmokes will do something cool that will save them, because they're the only, like, unknown card in this equation, I think.
Yeah, they got their raid suits now, and their raid cans, or whatever.
Do they? Do they actually have those yet?
I think when we were confused about it before, somebody in the comments said those cans that they were being given.
Oh, right.
Those were the raid
thing.
suits. They had numbers on them. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. That would make sense. Yeah, okay. They're going to do something. It's going to be good. But I, by the way, I still hold to my prediction that there will be a Vinsmoke battle, and Sanji will fight off all his bros, and they'll beat the shit out of him, and he will prove his superiority on the battlefield. Okay, you know what? It is possible that instead of that, it might work out that, like, there's a fight, and they're, like, fighting alongside each other, and, like, Sanji's able to one-up them by, like, defeating an enemy they can't. But there will be something where it shows Sanji's physical dominance over the rest of his family. I guarantee it.
The power of being a real boy is stronger.
Because this is a shonen, I know that sort of thing will happen. We will see it. It will be a cool thing. Yeah. And that's it. I guess that's it for this chapter. You got anything else you want to say about it?
No, I liked it. It was good.
It was good. Yeah, things are going good. I like how things have finally descended into madness, as we expected they would, and it's going to be cool to see where they go from here. All right, folks, thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with another chapter. Probably, yes, according to the thing, it says no chapter next week. Okay, thanks for listening. See you later. Bye.
Bye.